like number is 70 million. Hey guys, welcome to my channel finally. I'm so excited, I'm so anxious, I'm so nervous, but nonetheless, we're finally here. We made it, okay? So many people have told me I should make a channel, I should put videos out, I should talk about, my life, because boy, my life is a trip. So here we are, months and months and months and months of convincing later, here we are. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna start with a quick Q&A just so people can get to know me. I put some questions up on my Instagram and you all came through, okay? It was more than like 3-5 people. I'm playing, but like you guys asked a lot of good questions that I'm gonna answer today. But quickly about me, my name's Tasia Campbell. I play basketball. I'm a professional basketball player overseas in Europe. I was out in Poland, and then before that, I spent 2 seasons in Slovakia. I went to school, Virginia Tech, where I played basketball there, and I'm a new mom, which is probably the most exciting thing. I'm a new mom to a little boy who's gonna be 1 soon. It's crazy how quick time flies. So yeah, I mean, these videos are gonna be about anything you want them to be about. Like, you can leave comments or suggestions down below what you want to see. A lot of people have asked maybe to do like my life overseas and balancing being a mom, it was crazy. So I could definitely put that kind of stuff out there, but literally it's up to you guys, whatever you want to see. I'll try my best to do, try my best. Can't promise it'll get done, but I'll try my best. Okay, so let's just get into it. Also, side note, I'm filming off of my phone. We ratchet. So there's that one too. The questions were on Instagram, so they were on my phone. So now I wrote them down on this little archaic device. My old iPhone 5. So don't play me, okay? This is not my actual phone anymore. So question number 1 was the best part about being a mom. I think the best part about being a mom is seeing the world through his eyes and watching him figure things out and, navigate his little stuff through the world and watching him grow into his personality. I feel like yesterday he was noodle neck, struggling to lift his neck up, and he's running all over the place. He's talking, he's laughing. There's so much that I love, but I think that's probably the best part is watching his little personality like fully blossom and learning about him, Question number 2, the hardest part of being mom. Well, that's a good question. The hardest thing for me was kind of like you never know if you're doing a good job, or you never know, I shouldn't say that. You never know if you're doing the right thing. You just kind of do it and hope it works. And it either does or it doesn't. So there's always that struggle of like, is this right? Is it wrong? It seems to be working. I don't know. It's really tricky. And I find for me, it's really hard to take time for myself. They say, self-care, take care of yourself. But it's hard, like when you have a baby that's tending to you, or that needs your attention, that you're tending to. He's not tending to me. What? When you have a young baby that you're tending to and they need you, and he's breastfed and doesn't want to take a bottle, so he just want to leave me alone. Finding me time is kind of difficult, but it's okay. It's all part of the whole game. Next question. How has being a mother allowed me to reflect on my relationship with my mom? That's a really good question. I think becoming a mom made me obviously appreciate her so much more, but you kind of realize that once you step into motherhood, like none of us know what we're doing. We don't know, okay? So there's no rule books, there's no manuals, you just figure it out, and your parents did the best that they could with what they had, and that's just, so it made me be 1,000 times more appreciative of the sacrifices that she made for me and my older brother. Fun fact, I have 2 older brothers and a younger brother. yeah, I'm just so much more appreciative, and you really, really see how much determination that woman has. Well, I do, at least, you know. Let's see. Next question. The most fun part about being a mom, I feel like that kind of goes hand in hand with the best part about being a mom, but the most fun is, first of all, he thinks I'm the funniest thing ever, so I mean, that's always great. Having a little cheerleader. But the most fun is, you feel like a kid again, you know? Like, little things make you laugh, and you learn how to appreciate the small things in life, as deep as that is. But yeah, that's it. Let's see. Labor. How was my labor and birth? Well, I mean, it depends on how you look at it. So I was actually in labor for 4 days, but I was only in active labor. They consider active labor once, I think, once you're like 5 centimeters and onward. And so I was in active labor probably for a total of 6 or 7 hours. But I was in labor, like early stages of labor, like contraction. They had started, I had 4 days of contractions. So, but you know what? I'll save that story for another time. Like, I'll put a whole labor and delivery story, because, whoa, let me tell you, it was a trip. Like I told you before, my life is a trip. So I think I'll do that story later, another day, if you want to see it, of course. If you don't, then I won't. But next question. Let's see. Why did I make labor look so easy? It was not. It was not easy. But when I was pregnant, I just had this weird, not fear, but like, for lack of a better word, fear, that I couldn't see myself past delivery. Like, I couldn't see myself making it through delivery. I don't know why. It's super dark, you're gonna say, but like, I just couldn't see it for myself. And I panicked, because like the whole process freaked me out of how this baby is supposed to get out of me. And I'm terrified of surgery, so I didn't want a C-section. I'm terrified of needles, so I didn't want an epidural. So my only option was to do it natural. So I was like, good Lord, how am I going to get through it? I'm going to feel everything. And so I had heard and researched hypnobirthing, and also prenatal classes. They really, 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 really put my mind at ease. So if you're pregnant, you're expecting, totally do it. It helped me so much. But like I was saying, I was researching a lot of hypnobirthing, and I found audio tapes online. I researched it, so I looked up like what it was first of all, and the practice and other women's stories. I went on YouTube and searched women's hypnobirthing experiences, and so I learned it's a lot about breathing. And so every night I would listen. I would put in my headphones and I would listen to audio tapes that was like birth affirmations and positive affirmations, that your body's made for this. You just gotta breathe it down. And literally all night long I'd have them in, and it would be playing subconsciously. But again, I'll make a longer video about that if you care to learn about that, or know about my experience with it. I recommend it so much. It helped me so much, to the point where after I had delivered my son, I remember thinking like, oh yeah, I would do that again. Like, it wasn't as traumatic as I thought it was going to be. Okay, I would do that again. But I also have to be a little off my rocker. Next question. Transition into motherhood. That is, whew, okay. Okay, sorry. We had somebody wake up, had to put them back down to sleep. But the final question was, how was my transition into motherhood? So I feel like my transition to motherhood was, don't do it. Where were we? Okay, last question was my transition to motherhood. Basically, my entire pregnancy itself was pretty tough, not physically, but emotionally. Like, there's a lot going on in my life at the time. And so it was, entering motherhood was is chaotic. There's a lot going on. Plus your own emotions and doubting yourself, and do you really know what you're doing? And then, everyone else's opinion on what you should be doing. And there's a lot of noise, but I was so fortunate to have an amazing support system who helped me so much. Also, fun fact, one of my best friends, she had a baby 5 weeks before I had my baby. So having her was amazing. I feel like she kind of helped my transition to motherhood because she was one step ahead. So she kind of told me like the things I should get and things to be careful for and look out for, and that worked for her. So shout out to you, Summer. But yeah, I feel like there was a lot going on. It was pretty rocky. I went through phases where I was like, am I sure? Like, I'm doing the right thing? Am I supposed to do this? Like, am I doing it right? You doubt yourself and you question yourself. But I feel like you do that all motherhood, the whole journey through. So, yeah, that's everything. It looks like, I think that's everything. Yeah. So thank you so much for all your questions. I really had fun doing this. So if you have any suggestions, any ideas, any other videos you'd like to see, please comment them down below, and I would love to get around to doing them. I don't know when, because you know how that life goes, but I mean, I'll get to them eventually. I'll try my best. And I'm trying to get the hang of this whole thing, filming, once I'm no longer ratchet and I can get a camera, once I'm like dedicated to a craft, then it'll be a little easier. But for now, we work with what we got. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the drill. You know the whole spiel that all the YouTubers give you. If you heard that, that's my son on his monitor. I think he's waking up. But again, thank you so much, and stay positive.